Hey everybody, Long Ago Ego here. My name is Jeffrey, and today we're going to stream another match of Cameron versus OGS, random player. Now, we've been working on trying to get Wavelink connected and everything working for a week now, and we've been unsuccessful using Messenger, which I prefer. So we switched over to Discord, which I'm less familiar with, very much less familiar with, but it should work better. Or it should work, let's put it that way. So Cameron, how are we doing in finding a game? Okay. And of course let's see, we have the weather cam out. It's not quite overcast, which is why it's bleached out a little bit. A little brighter than it was yesterday when it was raining in the morning. Now, I didn't get around to changing the temperatures, but I think it's about 61 degrees. But that's a view from my front balcony here in Hiroshima. And of course, we are here in the studio, and that one needs to be deactivated and reactivated. Okay. This one always works. We do mirror what's going on OGS here in the studio. So let's go back to the cover camera. Deactivate. Huh. Having all kinds of troubles this morning. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, I did check that camera before we started. I check all my cameras before we started, which is why I don't have a close-up camera today, because it didn't want to activate. So Google last night said we are going to have rain through Sunday. However, today looks pretty good so far. Cameron, how's the weather in Michigan? Upper 40s. April showers bring Mayflowers. So in other Jeffrey news, I did take advantage of the Steam spring sale and picked up Farthest Frontier, which I've been playing for 3 days now. very interesting so far. I'm on my, I think, third restart. Just went through a winter where all of my villagers were starving, and we're not producing wood. We had, I think, 7 people immigrate. So we got some more workers. So the wood started coming up. Springtime was around, so food started coming in again. So the question is, can we make it through next winter? Now, one good thing is trader did come and had heavy tools, which I needed for my windmill. So the windmill is up, grinding wheat, and my bakery was already made because I wasn't aware that I needed heavy tools for the windmill, and I put them up at basically the same time. So we should have bread. However, I've heard that the tools tend to break over time, maybe quite frequently. So we may only be able to make bread for a short time. I may not have enough gold to buy more heavy tools. So it's a vicious circle. Yeah, it's quite nice. What is it? The reason I took up Steam just before Christmas was because I'd seen some YouTube videos about Manor Lords, which is the same situation as Farthest Frontier. I'm surprised how similar they are. But it's not released yet. I'm not quite sure when it's going to be released. So in anticipation of that, I made a Steam account and put some money in my wallet, and then I bought a game. And after that game I was a little bit unsatisfied with, then I got Ixion, the space adventure, which is basically a community building simulation. And so played that for many, many weeks. But then the spring sale came up and I saw this one, Farthest Frontier, and I like the medieval period. So I thought I'd give it a shot. And it's really nice. The winters are very nice. Got lots of snow falling. It gets darker because the days are shorter. And then there's wolves howling in the distance. I really like that. It's really spooky. I've not seen any wolves yet. Okay. We can finally get started here. And we are playing Cameron. He has not played a 3-dan yet. He has 3 wins against 2-dan, though. Now, that's a little unusual to do things on the same side. You usually tend to play diagonally across from your opponent in the opening. So Cameron's going to approach. Now, we do have 2 people that my son added to our messenger chat group who may be looking to start playing Go. I hope so. And one of them did show up this morning after I'd posted some things about Nikki's game yesterday. So that's a good sign. So we are currently playing 3 games in the main week, which is Cameron, Nikki, and Cameron. And then in the next week, we play 2 games, Cameron and my son Kenta. So I still have my Friday morning to schedule a game. Okay, so low approach, Cameron kicks, and then extends 1 space. Now, white did not respond down here in the lower left. And also thinking a little while now about making the extension off of that corner. No. Yeah. Yep. So he's trying to get in all of these early moves, but not doing his follow-ups. So this might be a very instructive game for the younger set. Oh, sorry. That was played there. And Cameron's going high. Yeah. So you started off with 25 minutes. And he's 2 minutes faster or more thinking than you. Not faster to play, but faster to lose time on the clock. And he has a 3 down. Yeah. I'm sure he has some skills, so I'm sure he's played this way before. So it's probably not unfamiliar territory being a 3 down. He's doing all the things. Well, it's a light pincer on the lower left, which could turn into a strong pincer if he makes a base. Yeah, that's the question. Hmm. Prudent. Yeah. I think it's a prudent thing to do. Hmm. Okay. Of course, if he doesn't respond to that, and if Cameron plays here, then Cameron takes the corner. So that is usually blocked here. But of course, he didn't respond to the first approach, so he's missing a stone in that lower left to start. Ooh. He's having some connection issues. Let's go to OGS. Maybe. Is Nikki around to check on Twitch to see if you're uh uh Cameron, are you interested in streaming yourself? Hmm. You're working on a laptop now? Yeah. And it has a camera in it? Hmm. Is it fairly robust? Okay. Okay. But you do have high speed internet, right? Okay. I wish I still had. Yeah. Mm. So the way I stream and the way most other people stream are very different, of course. My motto is if it isn't a production, it's just a game of Go, while most other people are satisfied with just playing a game of Go. So I think we could design you a streaming setup that would be very functional and work with what you have quite well. Of course, you wouldn't need to stream any more than you do now. First White here is trying to set up a wall here so that it can extend and work on the left-hand side. Yeah, I was afraid he'd do that. The thing about Go is you never know when your opponent is really clever in what they're doing or if they're just checking to see if you're clever. And what they're doing may not be very good for them, but if you don't know what you're doing, it may turn out to be good for them. So it's hard to differentiate the two sometimes. From the way you're playing, it looks like you think that he's not clever, which may be the case because he's left a lot of things undone. Didn't extend. Yeah. Yeah, he's got some deficits, to be sure. Hey, Nikki. Well, it's refreshing in that you don't get the thing that they're so confident that they play fast. It was a 25-minute clock. So you've spent 7 and he's spent, yeah. Uh, Getting some nice commentary from Cameron. I hope his voice is actually coming through both in Twitch and in the recording. So when we put it on YouTube, he's actually comes through. I think he's coming out. He's getting out one way or the other. Yeah, that's what I would think as well. Looks dangerous to me. Yeah, D5 is what I'm looking at. This is all very risky. And he still has to protect E8. That's probably prudent. Yeah, you gotta protect from that double dotty. Huh. Sort of odd to be doing that at this point. Yeah. Play the whole board. I was thinking to go the other direction. Yep. Yeah. And he's going to make this one immortal as well. Yeah, I would do that. So this is looking. Yep, that's what I was thinking as well. Looking for that outside strength. Oh, you're going to connect there. Huh? Yeah. Depends on what she's screaming. Okay. So we've got this area to be concerned about. We've got this area to be concerned about. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, you can jump out from the bottom right. You can jump out or spread out from the group in the center. Of course, any advice I give by putting stones on the board, not advice, my opinion, uh, is sort of irrelevant for Cameron because he's much, much stronger than I am. That would probably be the prudent thing for White to do. Just be sure he's connected on the left. But something in here would also be good. So protecting the two stones. Yeah. Yeah, on a, that's a toddy. That's a toddy. Okay. So Cameron is playing today. And hopefully his voice is coming through. We've been working all week trying to do a in-computer means of communication. Always before, we would do messenger chat on my iPad and just run that through my open mic. Hello. My wife is going to get her haircut today, downtown Hiroshima. Are we going to have lunch together? Or are you Hitori? Watashi Hitori? Anata hitori? Oh, 本当に ?Okay. Niji? うん。買い物は Okay. Thank you. He's down to 36 seconds. You still got 5 minutes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. Either go protect the side Hane that way, or go in the other direction. That would kind of be the other way to do that. Because then if he does this, you can cut him off there. But this is also good. Yeah, he's disconnected. You can give him time somewhere. Do you know where that button is? Just click on the side buttons, because he lost like 2 periods, right? Okay, so I would pause because he's. You might want to check. I think there's a time function where you can add time. I'm not sure where that is. But you can't see if he's connected or not. That's the problem with that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I don't know if him letting you know is the best way to deal with this. Because we're on OGS. Oh, it does? Okay. Little try. Do you know? Oh, OGS, you can only pause? Yeah. No adding time. I know I'd seen someone add time for someone, probably Bats Go, but Hey, Little Trike, can you hear Cameron? We're trying to work out our audio this whole week. And yesterday's game against Nikki and Cameron's. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the magic of Discord, I guess. It always works. We should have done that earlier. Thanks, Little. Okay. Okay, he's back. Oh, you can only hear me. You can't hear Cameron? Yeah, I was wondering about the you, whether it was a plural or just a singular. Well, so the thing is, yeah. So the thing is, we're trying to set up Wavelink because I got that when I got my Facecam and my Stream Deck Plus. So we're trying to run all the audio through that. In all our other games, we did it the old-fashioned way, where we would voice chat through Messenger on my iPad and just set the iPad near my microphone so that my mic would pick up his voice. And that works perfectly. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we may go back to that. Maybe Wavelink needs a couple of more updates. Yeah, that's the other thing, if it records or not. But the old-fashioned way, looks like Bats is live. Yeah, but they may not be going through Wavelink. Wavelink might be the missing link. Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out since last Friday. Yeah, we'll check the recording, which I'm not optimistic about. So we'll probably go back to using my iPad, just run everything through my mic. Yeah, it may be fancy, but I'm still old. My cognitive functions have been going downhill. Yeah, not as sharp as I used to be. That's interesting. Gives you the opportunity to strengthen your position. So we are, of course, playing Cameron. And Cameron started out last February as a new beginner, and we worked on the basics, only playing me about 6 times a month. And like a beginner, he would lose horribly. And then he only started coming around, November? He started beating me, or beat me for the first time, maybe. And so in December, after him beating me about 5 or 6 times, we decided to have him start to play people on OGS, other people on OGS, so he could get a rank. And I think his first rank was 1 dan. And now wasn't it? So yeah. So on Tuesday, he played as a 3 dan 2 days ago. But he lost that. He was playing a 1 dan and lost that one. So he got dropped back to 2 dan. Yes, I'm pretty happy with his progress. And Nikki, his wife, same thing. Although she played less frequently, she only plays twice a month. She played yesterday. So not quite the same time frame. I think she was maybe a month behind, 6 weeks behind Cameron before we set her loose on OGS. And she's still unranked. Get something. Yeah. 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 I think that would be really good. Because I'd hate for him to play there and have to fill that. Yeah. So that's the one nice thing about making my moves on the board is that he's much stronger than I am, so he has no reason to take my advice. Let's just run through there. And he's going to do this, I assume. Yeah. Yeah. I think you can still. What's, yeah. He just fixed something. Yeah. Yeah. Not necessarily. Because you can Tati P4 and then just Tati the other stone and connect with your group. Okay, night, little try. Thanks, yeah. Probably go back to doing it the old fashioned way. Yeah, I think I would do that first. And yeah, that one. That. And sacrifice those stones. Yeah. Of course, he's going to do that. means you can, one more time. Yep. Really sacrifice them. Oh. It's around. Oops. Oh. Holy snapback. Huh? Well, I guess it's a problem with that. Unfinished business. You can't go all around town borrowing money from people and leave those issues unresolved. Yeah. Well, that should bring you back up to 3 down. I would think so. Yeah, but let it take time to sink in, and I think the logarithm will get back to you. Okay, Cameron, thanks a lot. Yep. All right. See you next week. Thanks. Bye.